Hello, Internet. It is time to, I guess, finally return to Ruina. We'll just play the Library of Babel, which is basically a whole overhaul of the whole game. And with the whole, I think the ensemble fights at the end are not included yet, but it more or less just rebalances everything, all the invitations, all the cards, etc. So that might be interesting to do, since, you know, I've been missing Buddha a lot by playing Limbus. And yeah, I'm missing Limbus content too right now. I guess you should probably get a Railway next week, but still, I want to play more deck building card games, I guess. Looks at Casio Nightmare. I'm not sure if I go to the whole story again or not. You know what? We do still Angela in this household. I still cannot believe that he's like literally mentioning the purple tear right there at the start of the game. That's a good question. What is up with all that smoke? Would it just be the fog outside of the library? That fit though. Yeah, how did he enter? Maybe it is nice to go through the story again now that I, you know, have the experience of fully finished the game. He just wanted a sandwich. I remember that. And Buddha, my man. He does not need his leg.
다시 한번 넌 어디서 그리고 어떤 목적으로 이곳에 그리고 어떻게 들어왔지?
He's just here to have some nice ham pang pang.
그냥 길을 걷다가 정신을 차려보니 여기였어. 어떻게 들어왔는지 몰라. 진짜 오른쪽 다리에서 피가 줄줄 나오잖아. 이런 영문도 모르는 곳에 올 생각은 전혀 없었다고. 난 오후 1시쯤에 대충 일어나서 무작정 13구를 걷고 있었고.
My man has a nice life, waking up at 1 p.m.
이번 주 스페셜 샌드위치를 판다는 헤맨 팡팡이란 곳에도 들리려고 했어. 아무튼 당장에 빠져나갈 돈은 많지. 일 없지. 1인
One man office. Ha.
너무 길게 말했어. 다음은 나머지 왼쪽 팔과 왼쪽 다리야.
Man, should have maybe started with the left arm. Why it's a bit rude since I assume he's right-handed. Everyone is.
이곳으로 오게 된 방법도 모른다라.
He's swollen.
그냥 평범한 밑밥.
Yeah.
질문은 내가 해.
Swollen, exactly.
이곳은 도서관이야. 그리고 아직 이곳에
He's the first guest, okay?
진짜.
기절했군. 일어나.
Oh.
내 다리, 내 팔.
Yeah, welcome. You are now bound to my library.
뭐야?
이걸로 다시 팔을 휘두르. 전에 몸보다 더 쓰기 편하도록 네가 무단 침입을 하기는 했지만.
Okay.
내가 일방적으로 아사갔어.
Right, we can at least go through this cutscene. Yeah, I don't think I have the patience to go through the whole story again.
난 인내심이 많고 자상하거든.
She is. She also has found time to change her clothes. She now realized what her vibe will be in this library.
인내심이 많기는 개뿔. 이걸 고맙다고 해야 하는 거야? 그리고 그 뭐냐 아직도 경고가 유효한 건 아니야.
Sorry, she will still take glimpse.
네가 기절해 있는 도 결론은 이거야. 나는 이곳에서 도와줘야겠어.
Welcome, you are now my slave.
뭐? 요즘 조직에서는 이런 식으로도 납치를 하는 건가? 특이점 연구 실험 대상자들을 여기저기서 납치한다고. 내가 아는 사람도 그런 실험의 피해로 차원을 넘나들게 됐다고.
Poor man.
결국 내 팔자가
여기는 도서관이야. 어떤 조직을 말하는지 모르겠지만
관심 없어. 뭐든 간에.
그래.
Yeah,
너를 살려두는 이유는 두
I mean, come on, who doesn't love to be exploited? Library of Babel? Exactly. You will see the actual changes once I will not focus about the story of this game. But it's basically an overhaul mod that I think overall will make the game a lot harder, but it basically changes a lot of the mechanics of the key pages, of overall pages and upload pages and stuff like that.
이유도 모르고 너를 밖으로 내보내거나 살려두는 건 도서관에 뭐 이제 너도 내 허가 없이 나갈 수 없는 놈이지만.
How romantic.
두 번째, 난 이제부터 도시에 대한 책을 얻으며 단 하나의 절대적인 책을 구할 거야. 이 과정을 도와주면 돼. 넌 도시에서 살고 있는 인간이니까.
Was
여러분께 도움이 될 거라.
commendate attack. Well, and maybe I need to invest in full body tracking, but hack, yeah.
언젠가 이렇게 될 줄 알았어. 쥐도 새도 모르게 사람들은 사라지고 고깃덩이가 돼서야 발견되고 그러니까.
Let's go. Time to get cooked.
조심성도 없고 운도 없는 녀석들이라고 비웃었는데 막상 당해보니 이건 조심성이고 뭐고 전혀 상관도 없는 거야.
Man, Moland is a great actor.
목숨에 대해서는 걱정하지 마. 너는 이곳에서 내가
You're not allowed to die anymore. That's how contracts with people go.
미치광이 연구소 같은 부류였나? 산채로 옥수수랑 태엽 같은 걸 뱃속에 쑤셔넣고 입에서 팝콘을 쏟는 팝콘 기계 인간 같은 걸 만들.
Let's go. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't love to have a popcorn machine inside of them? It's unlimited popcorn.
꽝 중에 꽝이구만. 그냥
앞으로도 또 그런 개소리를 하면 그 말대로 인간이라.
Let's go.
난 말 같지도 않은 소리에 일일이 반응하는 개짓거리를 너무나도 오래 반복해 왔거든.
Man, she did not enjoy the bottoming co-op.
정식으로 인사를 할게. 내 이름은 엔젤라. 이 도서관의 관장이자 사서야.
Peak waifu. Hi. Yeah, it's kind of very close to Angelica, huh?
그래서 내가 뭘 해야 하나?
도서관에 초대된 손님을 응대해주면 돼.
Yay.
도서관에서 작성한 초대장으로 손님을 부를 거고. 넌
Yeah, you will then beat them up.
손님을 접대하면 되는 거야.
They're part of the deal.
넌 실제로 도시에서 살았고 해결사일까지 했다고 했으니까.
뭐 그래봐야 퇴물이 된 구급 해결사지만 말이야.
아.
무슨 뭐야? 바람잡이나 웨이터 같은 일이라도 하는 거야?
Yeah.
말 그대로 입장한 손님들을 상대해주면 돼. 물론 물리적인 의미에서.
Yeah, just kick the ass.
손님들에게 시련을 주면 그 과정에서 시련을 극복한 손님은 책을 얻을 자격이 있는 거. 응대하는 과정에서 네가 죽더라도 그
Yeah, don't worry.
도서 이곳에서는
너 혹시 해결사한테 무슨
Man, I forgot how I make sense that the intro was a bit long.
가능한 해결사가 아니야.
내가 할 바는 아니지. 매뉴얼은 준비해.
Let's go a tutorial.
적당히 찾아봐.
We won't read the tutorial for once.
읽어보니 대충 뭔지는 알겠어.
초대장을 펼쳐놓고 손님들에게 대접.
그러면
초대장은 자연스럽게.
Okay, you don't. I kinda know how this works. Yeah, it's too easy.
초대장은 도서관과 마찬가지로. 그래. 나침반 같은 거라고 생각하면.
방향을 알려주는 그 나침반.
A compass? Is this a Limbus company reference to my Ruina game?
맞아. 초대장은 내가 그리고 책에 따라 초대장이 붉게 변할 때가 있어. 붉은 초대장은 이야기가 흐를 수 있도록.
I love my special guests.
붉은 초대장이 의도하는 것과 어긋나면.
초대장을 받는다고 그 손님이
있어. 그렇게 되어 있거든. 그리고
Yeah.
사실은
The light knows what it's doing.
도서관에 입장하는 거야.
도시 대부분은 타이에 의해서 동의도 없이 아무튼 그래서 책들을
도서관은
Okay, I lied. I have not the patience to go to the story again. No, okay. We're listening to this though. Oh, the book is strange, like Clockwork Orange. Your eyes spotted till the end. Man, that's such a good intro. Are you going to be inside the mirror? Do you see someone else in that body? It's for me, one and. They were speaking Latin. Let's make it interesting directly. Yay. Now it's time to wear my youngest. Okay, sorry. I'm not a my youngest believer. We're just doing all discard decks. Anyways, now it's time to see the actual fun of this mod. We have a nice book of something. And we're gonna gather some reds. Yeah, but I'm not gonna... I like you guys. Oh, yeah, have you guys heard about the crackpot theories on Twitter that basically Pete and... forgot her name. Okay, I will click through it. That Pete and Lenny are basically part of the animal squad from Purple Tear that attacked the Limbus company at the start of the game. I love my crackpot theories. Anyways. So yeah, what? Apparently, like, Peters look very similar to Panther. That really sounds, it does sound kind of crazy. Okay, but yeah, we gotta see some changes here. For one, those are new key page passives. Pete is chasing the dream. While our cards here are pretty standard. But we see here already there's a big difference. This already comes with plead. I love my plead. And yeah, they also have overall just passive amounts of like extra stagger damage and stuff like that. So, and factions for some reason. So I'm curious where all this balancing goes. But I'm pretty sure we can beat up the rats. And get the Organ Harvested Butterfly. Okay, no. I know how to defeat some rats. I've played enough of this video game to not get beaten up by the tutorial. I'm not Kim, okay? But yeah, we also see... I don't know why they added this, but... Buddy, that's the point. HP. That's probably very important. It has one to block the 2 to 3 if possible. You know what? Need to deal damage to do damage. Got staggered that easily, Boso. I'm just that good at the card games, what can I say? 2 to 3, 1. Maybe kill Lenny. Are we getting Lenny done cured? I think, sadly, if maybe the theory is right and we will get Lenny done cured ID one day. But otherwise, yeah, we sadly... I know they're not the most hype IDs, but man, it's also kind of set about how much we did kind of skip over of early Ruina for Walpurgis stuff. So if they just don't appear in the story, we'll never get them. I'm still kind of so upset that basically Dana Food and Ellen ID were Walpurgis IDs. I also saw that goddamn long Reddit event basically where somebody was defending Project Moon in that regard, that Project Moon is just making the game too well and the player base is just too used to peak basically. But I feel like Project Moon deserves some criticism if the Walpurgis Nacht is literally just 2 IDs and nothing else. I mean, I still take it over a cancelled Walpurgis Nacht, but you know, I want content in my video game. But here we are playing Ruina instead. Anyways. The rats are mine. We also gain a few more books, I guess. Don't think you get that many books normally, right?
조직에 속하는 것이 그렇게도
Okay. Now we can set out our Volant. Oh no, first I need to burn books. I've forgotten how to play this video game. Yeah, we got 33 bad books. I think it wasn't a... Yeah, shift for 10. Let's go, baby. Let's burn 30. Another soon victim of Babel. How bad could this be? Famous last word. It was only peak during the cantos. I mean, some intervals can be neat, but yeah. Content faults be real. But hi, the Hermit Gamer. We should basically have everything we ever need. It's innovative, but it can suffer from bloat. I have seen at least a little bit that I looked into it that the descriptions can be as well written as the Limbus stuff is written by Project Moons themselves. So that's gonna be interesting. But honestly, just an excuse to play through this game again is kinda nice. Okay, here's just straight up plus 10% damage. This would be extra bleed though. Plus 10% stack and deflect damage. It's more... both have one fatal, one normal, one weak, right? Yeah. What? We're going with Lenny's. I think I like the passive of extra bleed more. Maybe? I think we basically will make a bleed deck to start with. So welcome gut harvesting. I guess you can also only have 2 of the... I forgot the names of the actual rarities. But of the rarer cards. My own created mod list to redact the main campaign. Yeah, it has a lot more convenient to have one big conversion mod than actually having to go to that many mods. I mean, there's still some mods I would also want to play through one day. I mean, Dirty Blow seems also just good. There's a split. And Focus Strike is also still good. We will have light problems, but also early on, just playing something like this, we should at least add like probably another one. Not sure how overall we want to have our power line look like. Put a 5 with bleed. I like Skitterway in the sense that you get one of both. You probably want to invest in having some defensive cards. At what point did you unlock actually doing the attributes shenanigans? I forgot. I will miss that. Yeah, this looks usable at least. I mean, full conversion mod for Leviathan would be so good. Distortion detector for also probably. Yeah, you could also do plenty of stuff there. I love my random spikes of difficulty. It's just how Project Moon designs the games, I guess. It's time to get Scudor Bayun, I guess. Minus 5% to all damage, minus 10% received all damage. Huh. A start of Regine, recover. Okay, see, now it's where the passes already start. Number of allies with higher stacker resist times 4 max stacker resist. Gotta be ass to stacker, but you're the same. You're also just using standard attacks? Those are the standard cards, right? Well, I guess he was a washed up grade 9 fixer or something. Let's see, 3 to 6, 3 to 1.5. That 3 to 6 is not great. I will give you that. We could just... I mean, honestly, just bleed him quickly. I mean, difficulty mods by this one's no Apnos. Any motion fix. I mean, I feel like giving the enemy Apno pages does sound like fun. I'm not sure how fun it is to get rid of all the upload pages, since you can do some build around stuff with that, but yeah, I guess it would make the game a lot harder. 3 to 6. Obviously, yeah, we still want to deal with you first. And you have now all that lovely bleed on you. I mean, I assume the game will still be quite simple until we reach the point where we have multiple librarians and then also just key pages with multiple slots and everything. Evade, block, attack. Oh hi. We got this. Exactly. It's that easy. Perfection tweaks are a little too strong. I see. Fair enough then. Honestly, I feel like Ruina overall had still so much design space. Project Moon could have easily also just made more or less DLC for this. I guess they did just get immediately busy with Limbus though, and now they clearly do not have the resources for something like that. Which is sad, since honestly I just really want to play more of this game. At least the mod support is pretty decent. Oh yeah, I'm poor. That might be actually not great for us. Or you're just dead because we roll well. Exactly. What is created for the player to focus on builds and turn-by-turn tactics? Okay, fair. I guess I could see that. But yeah, I should actually also... The mod really just increased the overall books, right? To not need... I mean, maybe it's good that we remove the grind if it gets really hard, but honestly, I also... Okay, it's still like 10 books for each person we killed. Do we even need that many books? To be honest, let's burn like 15. But I know that a lot of people kinda did mind the grind in the base game, that you had to do basically the receptions like 2 or 3 times to get everything, but I really didn't mind that. Doesn't try Babel takes a very specific mindset and pretty hostile to any not willing to break the game. I mean, I'm fine with breaking the game. The question is, will I be smart enough for that? This is quite early light restoration. I did not get it early in the vanilla game, right? Or maybe I'm crazy. And card war. This is just... this is straight up for free. I guess I still love preparation a lot more, even with some Clash Van. Have my Wallops. To be fair, right now we don't really need card war, since we can only play 1 card a turn. The Restore Light could be slightly more interesting. We could basically replace more Vets Guides with Focus Strikes, but honestly, it rolls as well, and having Bleed is not that bad. Maybe we just stick with it for now. I should give you the cool stuff though. There you go. We loved us everyone wearing that. Wasn't having a good person bias against HP plot. That does sound like gets extreme. I mean, maybe it's justified if you deal enough damage, but yeah, that sounds a lot. It also sounds a bit ridiculous to go into 6 digits if you already go into this decimal place with the attacks. I guess it maybe explains why they did it if the numbers are already that ballooning. Okay, we did beat up your friends. Welcome home. When recovering from stacker, restore 1 light into our page. On allied death, recover 12% max stacker resistance gain strength. Huh. That's still not amazing. Protection next scene, game protection next scene, game protection next scene. You really don't wanna take damage, huh? I really don't wanna lose clashes against this. Plus haste, max 2 dice power. Can haste next scene. This is, I guess it's both dice that are affected then. Okay. I guess already opportunity for haste builds in a sense. You gain haste next scene. So quickness into preemptive strike. Still not really worth that much. But I guess there will be more synergy in the future for that anyways then. Okay, time to destroy this man. Okay, yeah, now you're gonna be annoying. I mean, Dirty Blue cannot roll this. So why not? B25, that's straightforward. Man, Dirty Blow is very good for the early game here, huh? But you're dead. You're dead, Jim. Beautiful. I mean, Finn is just there to be bullied. What can I say? It is kind of nice to add book-like elements to the game, yeah. But I kind of said that, I guess, I mean, I think there were overall even 2 book-like mods. I know that was basically... Was it Japanese? I think it was by Japanese, so the translation was a bit rough and everything. It was more Miro Dungeon-y. And then the other book-like mod that I felt like had a lot of potential. But I guess it will not get further developed at this point till somebody else takes it over again, sadly. Because, you know, book-like deck builders are pretty fun. Does want to be a hero? Well, he will be a hero in my book now. He really should have some better passives then, though. Swagger is kinda probably amazing though. I mean, for now we really don't wanna plan on getting hit, but in the future I feel like there's nothing around getting hit. While players I've observed, given the listed why they got stonewalled against Eileen. Ah. Well, it's bloodbathing time. I guess there were never cutscenes for that. It was kind of curious that there was not even cutscene for the first thing, though. Scars receive minus Elsa, so they take less damage. Maybe I should have built around that. Lose 3 speed, boost the max value of block dice by +3. So you actually roll 1 to 7, don't you? I did read. That's still not great for us, though. But hey. Got harvesting time. I feel like this man we might actually need to do something more than just... Does he have anything? We'll probably change his behavior once we get staggered, right? This is peak, I should have just fought kinda high clashing single dice kind of deal. Unfortunate. One hit inflict paralyze. I love my depression. It's still the best highest dice I have, so that's unfortunate. Stagger target if all attacks connect. It chokes on you or something. Or does it keep me in stagger limbo? No, it doesn't. Okay. Now we just believe in this one dice. I mean, we just need to stagger this once, right? Or maybe, about staggering this once. I guess this is the best. Plead, my man. Actually, yeah, that's blunt damage. Okay, just don't get hit forehead. Irene gets any form of healing HP thresholds can be activated. Huh. That's Shank, but I guess they... Oh, fuck me. Well, actually doesn't matter. I guess in a sense the best thing would be to just wait until it does not do its blocks. Hey Musties, how are you doing? Did you find more of your gems? Right. Now we are gaming. Okay, wait, this is very different, isn't it? +1 defensive dice power, +2 deflect damage, and -2 defensive guard. On defensive win, 1 times the target per scene inflict 1 paralyze and damage down. When staggered, inflict 2 paralyze and damage down to all enemies. Okay, so yeah, we block build, I guess. And slash hit gain 1 whisk cutter. Whisk cutter is minus X times 15.5%. Man, they went hard on the balancing here. Received all bleed damage. Whisk cutter. So this is minus received bleed damage at the start of the chain, gain X bleed. Oh. And slash hit once per page, consume X bleed to inflict X bleed. X divided by 3 bind and X divided by 6 paralyze next scene. Okay, putting paralyze on the enemies is still a good trade-off. Heal hands. Targets paralyze. 1.5 stagger and deflect damage. On 3 consecutive hits against a target, deal 11.3 targets missing stagger resist damage, inflict 1 bind, paralyze and damage down for next scenes. That's, I mean, getting 3 consecutive hits in, if it's not unopposed, gonna be hard, but I do like, this is peak paralyzed builds. I wonder if paralyzed is still as good as it used to be. That's why I can't recommend Babel, even if the mechanics got blowed. I guess you need to be ready for that. Also, I feel like in old tradition this should be live. Those are the good old times when I did not know what this game was about. Yeah, I probably should not spend too much time, but give me pink cash. After I finish Arclights in 5 years and all the 10,000 games. Yay! I mean, there's many good mods, I think. What was? I think I had that hairstyle and then just... Let's run something like this. Is there anything else cute? We're fine like this. I guess I should be kinda bright skinned. Okay, maybe do the rest off screen. That's a lie, we'll never do that. What kind of deck actually I should first burn books. Don't wait, I did not get any books. What kind of deck would we want to run at this point? Is it still just the bleed deck? Maybe give... I mean, the more bleed we stack, the better. But we also could maybe just try out how a more defensive archetype goes. Like, beating passive the start. I feel like that is not worth it this early in the game. I guess Peace Page might be not bad for this then. I mean, it's still probably gonna still be very bleed heavy anyway, since what else can we really do? So we want this. Do we not have any other defenses other than light defense? I'm not sure I'm a fan of that charge and cover. Okay, rather give me the dirty blows, give me the gut harvesting. And we probably want some cheaper stuff. I mean, honestly, that has a defense. Where was the payoff? What was the payoff? That was the payoff. Maybe one of them in. I don't think we have that much to actually get there though. And give me another quickness. I feel like having just haste on the person that's supposed to block damage in the worst case wouldn't be too bad. We could still lean more into bleed though. But yeah, it is still basically just bleed, and now what would we want to go for? I feel like blood is probably the best. Maybe this card. Pale Hands is also good. Once we are kinda in the lead, this is peak. You've been harder for sure. You know what? I have no idea how this card really plays out. I guess for that you really would want to build a slash deck. It's kind of nice to see already that I kind of wants to lead me into different kind of deck building though. I feel like it didn't really had that much of that early on in vanilla. Wonder how it's gonna look like with other statuses, since I feel like early game the only real status you could build in Ruina was Bleed. Later on you got a bit of burn and stuff, but it's really late game where you really start having that many different strategies. I guess I'm also, now that I think about it, a bit scared of seeing the full stop office and getting guns. Okay, so you are just the fodder. In haste. E25, E25. We have on you. I guess he probably still does mostly just gut harvest the hell out of people. But the other way around. I guess put Pale Hands on Roland. The people really hate me, but that's good for me. 5, 2, 2, 4. I mean, I still feel like we don't need to cope at all. Do I have... I guess now the standard 3-cost card does go kinda hard. In the sense of having just 3 attack dice. I'm not sure if there's any card else I would have already. Probably. Also starting to... Man, gut harvesting is like great for all the conditionals I have with my Abno pages. It's like 2 slash dice, it has bleed, it has block. You know what? You go, Roland. We believe for something. Maybe we can... How does next scene stuff work if we would clear this scene? Must be boring, I guess. Or maybe I do not need to be afraid that we cleared this scene, huh? My man got out-dodged. How high do you? 46. Quickness go. Okay. Now, we're just farming emotion levels, if anybody asks. Okay, quickness go. Maybe save this now if it's not... I don't remember how cards actually carry over. Why do I not know this? This feels like it's something I should know. I think I'd rather keep my dirty photo. Oh yeah, I did 40 resets. Okay, Yin and Airy. +1 evade power. That's spooky. And invade we give 1 damage up to all subordinates next scene. I mean, we absolutely want this. Wait, he has already 2 dice? Oh, no, that's 2 to 3. I cannot read it. It's ×1. That's how it goes. For a second, I was very scared. I mean, rolling 2 to 3 is still not bad. Man, I feel like it probably could have dealt with, they already have the faction tags. I feel like listing all the subordinates like this must be not be the best approach to fix this then, but fair. Plus 2 dash power, next die. Then inflict fragile. Fragile does go hard. With protection to all allies and gain protection. He only has evade on you're too slow and dodge and strike though. That's good. +1. +1 at speed advantage, size power, first defensive die in page. Special -2 targets next die power. Okay, a lot more defense synergy. Let's swap this. Okay, so this already is gonna roll like 4 to 6 at least. I'm not sure we really want to clash with this, but also getting fragile, huh? Oh, 1 page, so this is also +1. I think. I think I really need to get really used to how the wording in this mod works. How about a dirty blow? We were lucky. I mean, I'm just that good at video games. And we get blood. That is beautiful. I also just saw my HP's at 69. Nice. Gut harvest, my man. Yeah, we should block this. This is a lot of damage. I actually just realized the protection's all next scene. It's not even this scene. Huh. That's awkward. I mean, my reading comprehension will probably struggle, but, you know, I do read the Limbus IDs. I feel like this is the mod that is targeting me. Or maybe this mod will break me. We should probably just... it's fine. You will maybe get staggered slightly. Oh, you're dead. Nice.
훌륭해. 특히 윤이라.
엔젤라 말대로.
Let's go. My cute's floor. I guess we might actually have to kinda farm those books. Which is still not bad. I mean, we never lose, right? That's the thing. Nice. Sorry, Markov, we're not gonna use you till you get more people. So yeah, I think we want to immediately replace Peach Pates with Yoon's Pates are so much better. I should have probably saved my deck before I did that. Actually, does it? How does it? How did it save the decks? Is it? Yeah, that's not how you menu this. God damn it. I mean, you still might want to just make a new deck anyways. Empty the bookshelf. So the damage up does sound very funny. So now we are all debates. Is there anything else we really want? Probably. I mean, commandeering just giving protection to everyone for free is not bad. We will lose out on the pleats though. I feel Part was still not important to us. You're too slow is amazing, isn't it? Yeah, give one more skid away. Should be on the cheaper side. Remember time for it as being amazing, the Woke-like mode. I mean, having some healing might not be bad. Still good die and then get one commandeering. Good Sky to Survivor. That is not bad indeed. I do like my... I mean, we are probably... Probably can get away with a slightly more expensive deck. I still like at least having some pleat on you. So we get pleat from me there too. Maybe do something like this. Save you here for now. Probably also just want to give you the unit treatment. Plus, plus 1 dice power for the first dice overall is not bad. Plus 15% damage. Actually, right, you also had a... Can I look at the passive again? So this only works on the subordinates, so I really would want to use the subordinate, right? Wait. This only yearns of his fixed baby. Huh? How is Erwi not a subordinate? Okay, so if I want the buff from Chain of Command, I then want to use this. Interesting. Is that even worth it then? In damage up is still so good. Okay, fair enough. That's so to do, goddammit. Goddammit, Library, manuing. It does not tweet like it? It seems strange. I guess I could also just try Erwi once. If it does not work, it does not work. I should have done it the other way around. You know what? Roland, you can have Ewan's page. Probably want to give you a bit of haste cards. It just feels strange, especially since the enemy one did mention more. I kind of want to see if this works, but I will try it out once. It might. I'm not sure if it's just Shank spacing or if it's true. I'm not sure how much I can trust this mod yet. What do we want to give you? We want to give you the haste stuff, probably. Can I? At least a little bit. It does come with both one dice at least. Might be a bit too much on that front load though, for what it does. I mean, it could roll 5 to 7 and 5 to 6, which is not bad, especially with the extra dice power then. We basically just biggest payoff is from having like something like this. You're too slow still does work very well with also just giving the first defensive dice extra power. Maybe it's... But it would require us to have the speed. Let's just go with this. I don't think I need the Superman Max decks yet. Famous last words. Did get all the things at least, I think. Did I? Maybe I didn't. I have feeling good. Let's, you know, let's burn some more P. Just to be safe. I love my animations or something. Did I have feeling good? Maybe I had it, but I just did look over it. I mean, fragile next scene just on a dice on one. I guess you need to actually hit. Yo, it's... Man, this is gonna be peak paralyzed, isn't it? +1 speed dice and +2 max slided emotion level 5. Let's go more. Untransferable, plus paralyzed, min roll value and all damage. Hit once per page if target has 1 plus speed dice minus speed dice. Gain and inflict paralyze. Hit. I assume this basically if the enemy has less speed dice, right? Maybe my beating comprehension's bad. Also have all this. You're all the same basically. You have Does have different passives. This is stack and deflect damage, is damage. Does receive damage. Store light, getting paralyzed next scene. That's... Ah. Inflict paralyze next scene, and inflict paralyze. Just don't get paralyzed for it. On use, draw 1 page. On kill, inflict paralyze to all enemies next scene. 4 to 10. Do increase your minimum roll value with paralyze and inflict paralyze next scene. That sounds like it could hurt. But yeah, man, the key pages did already get very wordy, huh? 2 to 3. And you gain strength next scene. One hit is paralyzed. Do we just commandeer against that to hope that we do not get hit at least? The man missile gains strength. If we don't clash with you, you at least will not inflict paralyzes. Just 1 to 3. So yeah, let's hope. But I can also only you relief alone for sure. Guess we might just eat the damage, which is... It is what it is. We still have a really good dodge. My 2 to 4 would not win at all. Still kinda... We could just... Well, can I redirect? If I can, that did not work, did it? Oh, you can. Thank you, mod makers. Just bully this man into death. That was not that bad of a turn. We do inflict paralyze on hit. You do okay. Minus max roll value for the scene. Is it always that way? Maybe I don't remember paralyze in this anymore. It has been too long. This could be funny. We leave you alone this turn for sure. Plus quickness against you. I mean, this is just amazing. Did get paralyzed only, I guess. I think at this point I should have seen a damage up, so yeah, it would really just go on the fixer pages with the damage up. Or did I not dodge with Vulnerable at all yet? Did not pay too much attention to it, to be honest, but... You gain strength. Fragile, you are paralyzed. Still ignore the hell out of you. Your death will just come soon. Or we could also ignore the hell out of you. But you have fragile right now, my man. of strength yet. That's a lot of preemptive strikes. Just clobber this man. I guess I do not get the clash with it, which is bad. There's a lot more stuff to already think about. Who has the most slash cards? There you go, Roland. Okay, we don't... We probably can just stagger both of them, which might be a bit of a waste, but yeah, there's also no reason to just eat the damage. Do not have any haste. Four. Alright, let's commandeer. Then do this. That was unfortunate. At least one man is staggered. So yeah, minus 15.75 received all bleed damage. At the start of each scene, gain 1 bleed. Slash hit once per page, consume bleed, inflict bleed. It's kinda interesting. Actually, this also goes very well with like later on the... What was the chain gang called? But you later on got cards with self-bleed. That might go very funny then, right? We don't want to get hit by that. Ignore other man. Guess we do this. Blood. Ooh, I guess I'd rather have it on you. Be like, now we ignore this. We also, I guess, need to make sure that this doesn't go on too long, right? Because I guess once you reach it's not a... I guess I rather would have had a leading dice of defense for my man. To go for this. But yeah, once they get their second dice, I feel like it's just over for us. They kind of have a soft mage. Okay, you did not need to roll. You did not have high roll on both of them, did you? Fucking game. Ignore this. That's very rude. We have so much paralyzed at this point, Jesus Christ. I'm in a death spiral now. Guess I don't have at least paralyzed on me right now. Yeah, how you have Cerebos? Excuse me, that is the Cerebo. Okay, stagger this man. Let's get away from this. It's gonna suck if we get hit. Guess I also rather would want to clash, but I don't want to clash with you. Bullshit. Maybe I clash with you. 2-5 against 3-5. Hit this man while he's down. Why would I win any of those clashes? I'm starting to realize, especially I guess you cannot gain higher light levels, can we, at this point? Am I crazy? Getting some light recovery is actually needed if the fights go like this. That's all awful. Do we just cope, sieve and mold? Or do we go for it? I don't like the idea of just flat out wasting my whole turns. Okay, that should be a lot more manageable now. We are winning. The music has declared it though. I don't have any haste left. Which is Satch. We win those. Thank you. But yeah, that's a pretty long fight for such an early invitation, huh? Gonna gain more strength next scene. We want to clobber the hell out of you then. If I would have lied. If I would have lied. I'm also like kinda basically dead. Two, 3, 1, 2. Okay, please, for the love of God. This is 1 to 3. I should. I will perish. I should just do something. I might as. Honestly, might as well take those hits. Guess we lose out on clash power here though then. That's worth it then. Actually, I guess we still clash with you. Okay, 1v1 me. Box only final destination. The side fleet is gonna kill me or something. Actually, how much damage do we still take? I guess not really. I guess we just accept that hit. You're gonna keep playing in duos, is what I realized. Honestly, okay, we're taking another hit. Now we feast. Like, actually, now we're too slowing you. How do you have so much light? Oh. Are we too slowing you? Sure. I wished. I dreamed. Man is broken though. What's the actual light region pages? Yeah, that's illegal though. That's 3 to 4 damage. Honestly, we should save our light for next turn. Even if it sucks. Whole 5 damage. This is our end, isn't it? Punch me, I dare you. Okay, we can't. We need to stop taking punches. Whip. You can use more floors. It's that easy. Okay, anyways. Give me those. Actually, I learned something. Something light does become more valuable. Yeah, called light attack. Fast or preparation. I mean, I rather have preparation for sure. But it's only on Clash win. Give me at least one of those, I guess. We're kinda gonna be at a disadvantage of men being at high moral, but we should just win this. This again. Do they have any triple offensive pages? I guess they do not, but this should be fine. My man has like no health left. Must believe in our dodges. This is where I guess I should have really just checked more against this. Okay, hit me once. Hit me twice. Guess you will give me paralyzed still that way. It's better than getting too paralyzed from the clash wins. Guess we just try to skid away. I should have still have one leading dice with dodge against this bullshit. But you kinda use up all your light for this. I really wish she would have less of this bullshit card. Now we just end your life. There we go. That's not bode well. I needed a second floor for this, but hey, he's dead. Thank you, Markuf. Yeah, it's not a good idea to keep your brain in that metal. Almost wins. Not realize that they all had separate books and books like that. Okay, give me like 15 of those. I will say though, while it's wordy and everything, I feel like I also enjoy the deck building a lot more early on compared to vanilla. It might become awful though. What was the Scotch girl? I do not remember your mechanics. Let's actually look at this. So, on hit once per page, if target has 1 speed dice minus speed dice. Inflict paralyze. I guess you do not bother about your paralyze since you just get us to your min roll and value added in a sense. It's not too bad then. You still have all the same stuff. I mean, guess gaining a paralyze is not that bad if you run any of their pages. So charge up becomes good for them. What else can we do with that though? I feel like just being able to gain strength is neat. Like paralyzed to all enemies next scene plus paralyzed min roll value. We could try building one key page that does go all out and self paralyze. Oh yeah, I can also only run 2 of those. And we really want this as the payoff. One on hit once per page. So we don't really need multi-hits. I'm a sucker for gaining strength, but I feel like once we gain strength, we would want to have some multiple dice. You're too slow is also so not. Maybe. Nah, I don't like Fragile too much. Fragile is just so good. Like having one other big hit, maybe. I guess I still don't really remember what it did. It's feeling good. Feeling good isn't that bad. We have one that deals a lot of damage in a sense. I feel like light shouldn't be a problem for us. For damage and click to complete next scene. Honestly, endure. Kinda missed the actual block damage for that to make endure good, I would say. Okay. Guess I still gain min roll value basically. guess chop it off does kinda work with dried up then. Plus of having a few nice dice that is not as expensive as Focus Strike. What? Since you don't really have anyone to support you. Maybe go 2 dried ups and 2 chop it offs. Don't really have that much defense going on here. But we will see how that goes. Okay. Lose 50% of max HP and become staggered when an ally dies. Lose all light up and becoming staggered. We want to kill the match flames. You don't have any passive on you. Or it's not doing anything for now. You just lose HP and inflict burn. You just dodge. Okay. 1, 2, 4. And 3, 2. We can win those. Beautiful. Hmm. 1 to 8 is a lot of. I guess we could just search up for the paralyzed next scene. That feels also excessive. Fuck it, I guess. I do have the strength though. What? We believe in our Jesus. Our Jesus, take the wheel. It's that easy. It's that easy, baby. Honestly, I feel like... I guess I could also try to dodge this since this does... Yeah, okay. Right up again. Wood, very wood. Right. That was an abnormality of all time. You might stagger me before I... That's smooth. Please don't stagger me. Right. I'm sorry, Scott's girl. It's time to put yourself on fire.
어때? 일은 좀 할만해?
The book's helped for sure. Ashes. Targets burn times 0.1. Max 3. Received all stagger damage or damage if owner staggered. Taking damage inflict 2 burn. And targets burn divided by 3. Max 2. Burn to another random enemy. Okay. So take damage. Burn enemies. All allies plus percent HP missing divided by 21.2. Hey, okay, how the hell did you balance those numbers? Okay, have a nice evening on whatever your time zone is, but thanks for stopping by, Hermit Gamer. Power pages involving burn and burn through pages. Plus, okay. The more HP we are missing, the stronger our dice get that involve burn. On melee page, use at 25% HP, deal max HP burn damage, inflict max HP burn, and then die. I think the suicide was like in the base game already. Interesting. Matchlight. Page use. If no pages have matchlight, give matchlight to all copies of the page. On matchlight use, gain 1 ember and burn. Matchlight plus 1 burn for pages. On hit, deal ember times 0.38 burn damage. Ember plus X wall value of first die in scene. On die hit, inflict X times 1 times 2 if it has matchlight burn. End of the scene, lose X divided by 3 ember. Persists through X unique burn. Unique burn. Ah. Ah. Anyways. Let me just quickly check something. Important. It's not important. Okay. Let's just speed up some people. I might have to deck build, but we can do that mid-fight when it's... Oh, it's time for more bleed. Let's go, hook fixes. Plus 20% damage? Sounds a lot. Also get the speed dice and light at emotion level 4 already. Plus targets HP missing divided by 3% damage. On kill gain strength and damage up next scene. Back. Cover 2% max HP, inflict bleed. Mutilate, recover HP, huh? Oh, Rampage was kinda balling, I feel like. Would feel like it's balling. I mean, still a lot of bleed. This also has 2 acts. I mean, I feel like they would do better against bleed. I feel like... Guess it's only 1 damage up. The thing is, I say it's only 1. It's not power up at least. Damage up is still good, but it's not power up. Probably still want to cut maybe gut harvesting a bit. Honestly, let's go with some you're too slows on you. Maybe we are focused on the speed advantage. Maybe. They do kinda also roll pretty high now that I, look at it. All things considered. You do all have the same HP. Just believe. That was good. That was beautiful. Actually, this card can be nice. Fives. We win those again. It's always 3-5s. Why am I even looking? We just believe. I mean, once we got this off once, we would have extra dice power. Let's go. Going to the moon with this one. You're too slow as doing God's work. I now have some haste. Which means this are 4 to 6s. Keep wailing on this man. That's sad. That's very sad. Oh, jeez, Vic. You know what? We're buffing this man. B2. Starting to feel like we might want to skid away against. We want to kinda try to keep me alive if possible. Or at least make me deal some damage for a second. Then I'm dead. One more turn of, I guess, misdirecting attacks. Let's go. That is very chover. That's very chover. Ah. Actually, I think I kind of misplayed it now I think about it, but it is what it is. We just believe in Boland. Five. Take that. Beautiful. We don't need anyone else. This is the solo librarian one now. I mean, we can just... That fatal weakness might not have been the best for us. Starting to think we cannot abuse this bullshit forever. Oh, you should have died. Okay, it's Showa. Very not good. Let's we just copy this. Kinda worked. Okay, let's show you what you're made of. I guess it's sad that right now I do not really have cards that work with the floor well yet. Three, 2 5s. We just believe, I guess. Next scene is when we strike. Probably want to give someone match light. You're in a better spot. When everybody ignored you. You are dead if you get one nice hit in. You're also almost staggered, Jesus Christ. I believe in you. Still, they have a lot of HP, but not that high of a stagger bar, do they? It's not great. That's really not great. You got staggered at least. Or just go for the same thing again. Maybe try it up. Actually, you just have one dice. It's over for you. Okay. We got at least our revenge. Now, where we perish. Oh, jeez, Vic. On hit, if target has bleed, inflict bleed next scene and recover HP. Oh, fucking god. You gain strength on kill, you have rampage, going first. This can go so good. You are mechanically all the same. Bleed up next scene. Jesus, there's already stuff like this early on. Huh. My bleed decks really want this, huh? Hmm. Four to 6. You start off with a very big evade. I hate to see that. And it's not like we're winning any of those clashes. Might as well just poke you. That's the... oh, jeez. It's... Jesus, that's true. We're gonna have to do some thinking how we approach this. I'm also required to take this, which is even more cursed in a sense. Rip. That is going to be interesting. At least he got hook off his cards. Alright. Please, did we not? Do they only give you the cards if you fully win in this mod? Fucking god. Okay. What are we doing? You will suffer from reading an urban legend or sooner. I mean, I do enjoy reading. I do enjoy reading. Okay, most page, probably really not the thing we want to go with. I will admit, I already will say a lot of the stuff, what it does could be a lot better. I guess instead of most page, you really probably would want to go with something like Constance page. We got to lower urban nightmares, just give up on it. Let's go. It does basically change everything of the game, that is true. It does still keep the base principles. I guess it is hard to make interesting, harder mods without breaking the game too much. It's overall just, I feel like maybe I want also to go with once I get fed up and did my Fake of Ruina, and then again it's just doing more general invitation kind of mods, but I feel like they're also kind of poorly balanced sometimes. It's been so bad, everything's so changed that nothing is familiar, man. They change so much more later on. Wait, what? How do you... Okay, that sounds stupid. Well, I guess you will see how far we can persevere in this then. I need to think what we want to. I guess their weight power is still pretty good. Maybe we just take 2 units. Take 2 units spaces instead. Like, we're not really taking advantage of the subordinate thing. God damn it. Isn't that the deck I've been using? Okay, now it just doesn't show up. Okay. Hey, we love 350,000. Okay, how do you balloon numbers so much? That's more like Limbus numbers. I mean, it's even further than Limbus numbers. Okay. Skitterway is gonna be like very. You know what? Let's remake all of this. Skitterway will kinda clash decently against the bullshit they're gonna forward us. Just show me everything with an evade die. Let's see here. You're too slow is also probably don't want to get too hard on this. So also does say come with an evade, but 2 to 3 beating hit is not good. Gamble Strike is also not gonna do anything for us. Satch. Give me maybe. Oh, yeah, I set that ranged thing on. That's not how you do it. God damn it. Give me 1 preparation, maybe. I also feel like we're not gonna win with that one. We can thrust, but ugh. Nobody wants to roll a thrust. Maybe we're just molding. Just don't get too many free cost cards in. Commandeering does look very sexy. Other moves 4-6, 3-6, 3-6, and you roll 17, 18, 18 when you get that far. I did not do ensemble. I think they're still working on that. To be fair, it would take me a while to get there anyways. Card draw is still not needed. Later on this might be not too bad. One person that I know did Jan okay, I feel like if I reach that point I will just rage quit that mod. And say I might have had a good time till there. Nobody should design a fight thinking, you know what, it needs to be an hour long. I feel like that's basically also what Citywide Revolt kinda suffered in the late game. It's just fights were so goddamn long that it was just not fun anymore to fail them. Really do put wide up, but no. So we got evade power. We kinda take advantage of that. We put fragile on the enemy. Struggle could kinda help with getting overwhelmed. I guess we still kinda really would want some plead here. Maybe ignore you too slow. Do something like this. Let's see how that goes. This might still be pretty expensive deck, all things considered. mean, I hope they rebalance that fight then. Otherwise, yeah, maybe I will get to Jan and just say fuck it. That you really make it not. I mean, it does not sound like fun at all. Say you keep doing 3 to 5 volts. I can outwall you now. Probably want go for dirty blow here. Do something like this and be coping. Aw. We could have rolled better for sure. We want to risk cut. I guess we really want to risk cut Roland. He already has like 5 bleed on him. I feel like we also just want to skid away on him. 5, 3, 5. Ooh. Do you know how people modded work into Ruina? Is it that he's balanced to be insanely strong, that he's technically stronger than any other base game key page? Before he went to Babel, he's not even... Man... How can... I mean... The game needs to give you some super bullshit stuff in return, right? Let's just go for this. Obviously. I mean... As long as it's balanced around the things I have, it wouldn't be too bad, but... And I'm also getting murked again. I wish I could take those sets for you, Roland. I really wish. Yeah, it's Shova again. Fuck me. That's not what we like to see. I'm kinda gonna run out of light. Flash into our page. You know, I'm not gonna give you the page. That was this effect even. That's the damage down. Huh. Ooh, well, it's not like you will be able to really do anything else than just doing this until something gives. As water try to kill you. That's gonna hurt. Can we're not even really gonna take out anyone. Okay, we're taking out one person maybe. That's an improvement in a sense, but Jesus Christ. I think I have those decks saved. What if we... Okay, most pages are alluring, but we probably go with... HP is always important, but I feel like, you know what? I don't want to get staggered. Let's not get staggered. To 5. I guess it's just buy up, and then we can wrap up. We're so far off from doing anything. Jan for and they step above Jan, huh? Black Matchlight is still the thing to go for. Honestly, just try up again. Keep the power going. I did it the wrong order. Do we do a nice commandeering? You know what? I need some early wins or something. That did not even stagger you. Fuck me. Okay, you only live once. And then chop it off. No, this is not vanilla gameplay. This is... It is one mod, but it is kinda hard mode with everything be balanced. But yes, I will hide, wait, and thrash. Hi Jay, how is your work going? Okay, you will not be able to do anything. Do we just chop it off? I think about working. That's the spirit. I hope it's not too bad. You know, I feel like it's probably not great that we even have that up no card, not gonna lie. But you're dead. It is Choba. I mean, in a sense, I feel like we are in a still better place, but it's... how will we get out of here? Beginning bleed up next scene is... horrendous. But... It's on the first die. You can always you only live once. But at least buy us something. Okay, why is he unbalanced? We have so much bleed. It's... Jesus Christ. At least you do not play any bleed card, huh? Because his HP doesn't change between attempts. Wait, what? Doing something like that feels very not in the spirit of what Ruina's about, though. Why would he do that? I do have nice paralyze on both of you. You should be able to at least kinda clash against this man. You have 13 bleed. I should not play too many attack cards. Gotta bleed the hell out of me even more though. Just win this, have more strength next turn. And we already are not looking that hot. She's gonna like die next turn. I really can only live only once. Would commandeer against you. I still think I'm dead then. Jesus Christ. I guess those decks are overall functioning, but maybe I should also just try running paralyzed decks on my other floor. But yeah, I don't think you get anything out of this. 6. Can just paralyze you. Body sending, it's ease of use, we just get them in the books. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. Especially for making content and stuff like that, it's not too bad. Or if you replay the game or something like that, I think there's no shame in using something like that then. Would just easily kill you. Actually, the burn should still trigger. You're dead. Maybe I'm starting to cope, which is something that should never happen. We'll get also staggered very soon though. We do not have strength up. Kinda. Also I do not have the light for K, it might be over. I do need a strength basically if I play this, like... Fuck me. Na, he's dead anyways. Might as well try. Right, good luck with work, Jay. That is now you decide to be harmless. Now that I also will just explode. Fucking game. I mean, we were almost there. But it's almost though. Fuck me. I mean, we at least can defeat the Hog Office. Ooh. Do we go with more HP? I feel like the stack is so much better. I mean, I will see how much I like it. I mean, I like overall the more complexity and I guess what I really just yearn for is a good overall overhaul mod. I feel like a lot of the interesting mods are kinda not that long, which can be good or bad. I mean, so far I do enjoy it. It is hard, that's for sure. It's reached bullshit levels yet, but it is also the early game.
아직도 저번 일 때문에.
Let's start with that floor still though. Fry up the bullshit. It's gonna be already bad. Fry up the bullshit. So much damage. I guess I should... I don't know how much the slash damage I do have in my decks. But yeah, my man is like almost staggered after... I mean, they did kinda use expensive cards. There's something to cope about. 3-5s. You have damage up now. So this no, it's offensive. I confused myself. I was like, wait, you have damage up? That's not good. Do the same thing again. I guess it really kinda like dies with a good second defensive idea. Why would I win any of the clashes? Jesus Christ. Right then. I feel like at this point it's cooked on the account that I kinda did not roll well. I see some slashes, but yeah, My man is not long for this world. We could, I feel like I guess he really wanted, in a sense, to save the if only wants to really profit from the paralyzed everyone. Will increase still too. Just sick of that, man. Charge up against you. Do this and cope, I guess. Oh, come on. You're both basically dead. Do you have any? Not really. We can end your life. We can stagger you. Or what, the one I wanted. Let's do this. Okay. We just need to somehow survive this. We won't really survive this. Maybe it's better just to make sure that they actually die. Actually do have 2 paralyzed, so... Oh, fuck me. Okay, you're dead. B25s. Just accept that you will eat a lot of damage. Same thing again, I guess. Ooh, now we can kinda bully you. Let's just commandeer this. This is, feels like a waste. Can we? We believe that we have strength. And you can just chop it off. Why did I believe? I do not have the light for this Satch. He should be staggered, right? Yeah. Okay. We actually won the first fight without needing to use the second floor. I still want to start with using the second floor first, and maybe we can clean it up afterwards. Jesus Christ. Okay. I guess you have the disadvantage of not having built up any light though now. Do bullshit. Maybe it is worth to just paralyze you. Maybe it is. It feels like hope. I could also just low roll. Well, shit's fucked now. I hope they would have at least paralyzed on them. Come on, I did so well on the first fight. You cannot do this to me. We kinda need to take this man out. Yeah, okay, that's true. I mean, at least I think the game does not punish you for losing. That's the only good thing. Maybe I could cope. No, I cannot really cope. Fuck me. You really cannot low roll. You live only once, otherwise this whole thing does just fall apart. Just send it back one more time for tonight. I still wish I would at least get those Hook Office books, but I'm pretty sure I do not. Which is... Why did they design it like this? Okay. Spice Way. What if we start with this floor first? Later on they will have a lot more pleat synergy, so getting this cutter then might be better for us. But this is already super fucked. This is... But I feel like Aunt Jesus and the enemy targeting just wanted me dead. Um. To 5, V to 5. We're very far away from getting paralyzed. Paralyzed, staggered. Will please, for the love of God, that's not gonna save. Guess we win the first clash. Oh. Did I give you lucky this could kill? Right, how does this actually? It's 3 times. 4 times. We could put paralyzed on everyone. Is it worth it? Maybe not. Fuck me. Naturally, you're also going all for her. I can stagger you at least, that feels good. Or we accept that my goof is dead. I see, but I can also not really. Not really doing much here. Not sure how this goes off. Oh, get rid of this man for me. That's something. At this point, I'm not sure if it's better or worse to just not die and not just light farm with the second team then. Do not have strength. Maybe the tried up chop it off is not really working out. We believe in our Jesus. Would kinda make sure. Right. That's something. And then we can just explode in their face. I'm not sure that's a good starting hand. Just try to get something off early, you're kinda fucked, but with that hand, what else are you supposed to be really doing? Yeah, about that one. Guess we can cope. Actually, we do have our strength up right now. Maybe it's shopping time. We got straight up fucked. Yay. Wait, this we just... How? Why does no... What is up with the AI? I wanted to see this just sacrifice myself. But AI is, you know, decided what's funnier? This is funnier. I still feel like we are basically sacrificing myself to get, in a sense, a good turn in. We're still getting you from the speed, that's wood. I guess I also kind of really would like to stagger you. So let's do that. We're really just here to try to kill enemies, not to win. Why are you so goddamn fast? Aww. We would only need to land one hit. I guess I really need to redo the decks, but man, just Clash so much better than me on average for more or less free at Joba. I remember when I somehow had him down to only one living person. I mean, it does not matter, man. Shit's sad, huh? My books. Okay. What are we doing? I feel like that is even too slow at this point. Give me blow it up, that sounds not bad. I also 3-5s. Maybe we need us to look into clashing high. Maybe go with just key pages that give me extra defense. Especially on something like Endures and stuff like that. And Skitterway is like 3-5s on Let's actually look at our key pages first. So they are all the same with... Plus min roll value seems... feels so good. Weight power. Need. What does the sufficient cover? Number of allies with higher X. Getting the stacker resist is nice again, I guess. It's, you do not have the most stacker resist. Guess I should also just look at the damage. They already had X for damage. Wait, you do receive extra damage, but you take less stacker damage. Interesting. Off-bait courage is kinda awful, though, I feel like. Like, what the hell are you supposed to do with that passive? Don't really have speed advantage of what we have. And then we are the Vets pages again, which is... They're not it. Let me... Let's think about this. Right up is not worth it. This might be kinda worth it. I think this will be very good for us. I guess it's will power up itself, even if you don't play the quickness thing. That is too slow. Skitter will still be 3 to 5s. And then it is cheap. Then have maybe one big payoff card. I mean, honestly, having big hit, nice. The protection is also nice. I guess gut harvesting would also be in the 3 to 5 range and could be heal. Like, maybe go with this. Leave this. This is already awful, but it's fine. Who names the things? Up. I did import this onto the wrong deck. On this blessed day we are all Yun fixers. I guess to save the clipboard load from clipboard is it's still nice to have them actually saved up though. Okay. We cannot go with more Yuns. Could go with Aries. Could also have like... I mean, the 4% max stagger resist is nothing though. And it's just damage up you get from the dodges, so it's really not worth it. Maybe just so much cope to go. We go with them, but we also really think about how we do this. So blow ups do just clash better with what we're going against. I guess we just need to cope that we get some form of more or less early lead with Paralyze. And then we can do it. Guess a safe load, thank you. Okay. One more time. I don't want to be defeated by goddamn hook fixers. Cannot get beat by a Wukong Lu. He is power capped to hell at this point. Five. Just hope that we're hitting this. Next scene. Yeah, we don't care about you recovering HP if you're not damaged beforehand. Guess we really just want to get hit, and maybe I should get protection going and actually just cope that what we want to do is burn the enemies to the death whenever they hit me. Maybe that is what actually the game plan is, which is, it sounds vile. We have Paralyze, so that is in our favor. I really wish I would have won those clashes. Fives. I feel like commandeering the hell out of this might be not too bad. Just accept that we might get staggered, but kaboom. Waited stagger for stagger. Five, 3 to 5s. Kaboom. It's also really not going that well. I think we just kill you and hope. I don't think he will survive, but... There should be paralyzed to hell. Before we can kinda ignore. Just commandeer and win. That's gonna hurt. We at least... We can kill them for sure. So let's do it. Well... Maybe I should have excluded the other person. I would have hoped you would go first. This is a Slide Farm Deluxe. That did not even care. Okay. Fuck me. It's still overall a Slide Farm Deluxe. Maybe I won't. Oh. Can they survive this? I mean, I feel like the RNG on what they're doing is a lot better already. Fives. The clock is kinda wasted. Should I waste this? Maybe not. It's still a lot worse. We do have the bunnies, but They're poking up this turn. I think the music is telling us we're winning. I would not believe that music though. That will hurt. That might be amazing for us if it works out. Now they hate my guts, huh? Kinda really don't want to get plat on by you. I guess I really should also look at it. Should have... I feel like it's sure if I at this point I already really need to build my decks around their weaknesses. Imagine winning clashes. Couldn't be me. I believe in the skedaddling of all time. That was not good enough. Don't even have enough for that. How the hell did I win this fight almost once? I guess I was just very lucky with my rolls. It just end me. It's time to end the stream anyways. Well, that's punishing. I guess when I ever return to this, I do need to deck build more. But yeah, probably I might stream tomorrow. It depends how quickly I can do other things. If not, I will stream on Wednesday some nice KOCO Nightmare. Thursday should be Arc Knights and then weekend stuffs. So yeah, bye bye.